Angela, it won't come as a surprise to you that the relationship between the royal family and the Sussexes took a dive after the Oprah interview. Snippets of the other side of the story are coming to light now, and it's precisely surprising to no one.
That's right, Caroline. Well, obviously, we know what, we've heard now exactly what Harry and Meghan were thinking. In fact, we've heard over and over and over. But Robert Jobson's new book has sort of lifted the lid a bit on how the royals have responded. And unsurprisingly, he's written about the fact that after the Oprah interview, Charles and William made the decision that they should never meet with Harry alone, that they should always have another person with them after that interview, that they should always meet with Harry together. Now, this is really interesting because of the Oprah interview occurred a month before Prince Philip died, and following Prince Philip's funeral, the three of them met, and it's the introduction to Harry's book Spare, and he talks about his brother and father being in lockstep and how they were just completely unwilling to really hear him at that occasion, which shows that they had already made a decision that anything that they were to say to Harry, they had to have each other's back, and to make sure that they could corroborate for each other if any of those allegations, those awful allegations about racism, about Kate making Meghan cry, they needed to have each other's back in the future.
And Melissa, I feel like everyone has an opinion about this, and I feel like that's because it cuts so close to the bone. No one likes to see families airing dirty laundry, do they?
Well, particularly this family. I mean, we all have dirty laundry. They're all elements, perhaps, in every one of our families that we don't particularly like, but because this is possibly the most famous family in the world, and suddenly, as we saw, and as Angela said, I mean, when we actually saw that Oprah interview seemingly so long ago, and when they actually sat down and spoke about those sort of issues, which you wouldn't even want to talk about probably with your own family, let alone in front of billions and billions of people. But we don't want to hear all of this, and I actually think we are getting to that point, and I know we have said this a number of times. We are just over the all of the dirty laundry. We get it. The relationship isn't good. That's why they moved away, because they don't want to be part of the British, the monarchy anymore. So it's over. I mean, let's move on. Let's have the most beautiful coronation in a few weeks' time, and let's hope. I think we can hope, but I just don't think we can promise ourselves that we won't be hearing any more dirty laundry.